Welcome to another Transformers Robot Masters review. This time we are looking at Beast Megatron. Now, just like the Beast Convoy figure, this is a downsized version of the original Beast Wars character with mainly the exact same sculpt, while this one has a different head sculpt in the Beast and Robot mode. But while looking at in Beast mode, it has the exact same shades of purple and green for the T-Rex mode. One thing is lacking though is while on the original Beast Wars figure, whenever you'd pull up the head, his tongue would squirt out water. This one just has a posable head with a molded tongue on the inside. Posability is limited for this figure because you kind of have to have him positioned in such a way just so he'll stand up, but he can do various things with his little goofy T-Rex arms. Not really a improvement or downgrade from the original toy. It's just pretty bland to look at. If you've had or seen the original mold, you're not really seeing anything different going on here. One thing I do like about this mode is that it has a surprisingly lack of robot kibble. There's just a few pieces here on the back and on the heels where you see robot parts. Even the chest here has a molded T-Rex mold to it, which is really good. Now, once you get to the transformation for this and get to the robot mode, you start seeing the changes automatically. First, I'm going to simply start just by ripping off the tail, which is something that you couldn't do on the original one because its tail was its hand. Separate this piece here. Transformation is exactly the same except for the tail piece. Flip the legs around. Flip up the head, rotate this section into place. And just like that, there's Beast Megatron in robot mode. Now, as you saw with me ripping off his tail, he does now have a functional robot arm with a molded hand in the middle, so on the end, so he can actually hold things. Because the original mold of this toy, if I can get this guy standing up, there you go. The original mold of this just had this as a hand, and a little mechanism here pointing his back to open a claw, and then back to close it as a pinching arm. Which this can still be used like that, just not as functional as the original one. And you kind of have to get the hand in there and then close this. And there you go. Which I don't think it looks just as good like that, because when in season 1 of Beast Wars, you really don't see him most of the time with his tail gone, and you see him with his robot hand. So I prefer to have him displayed like this. Just like the Beast Convoy figure, he does have a different sculpted head. The original version had more of a Ninja Turtle face going on, while this one has a more of a straight face, but has the exact same paint application with having a silver helmet and a purple face, while the show counterpart had a much different look in the face. But like with the 10th anniversary convoy, this one was reissued again with a more accurate paint sculpt, minus the Decepticon symbol on his shoulder. I wouldn't recommend this figure because it is kind of goofy to look at. It's not nearly as imposing as any other Beast Wars Megatron figure. So I really only recommend them for collectors, because I think this is starting to become quite a rare figure to find. But if you had a choice between getting this one and the 10th anniversary edition, I would definitely recommend getting this one. Until next time, thank you for watching.